Hi Gav, apologies it's a little late, but here is your post-lesson analysis. The problem that you had was a bit of a curvature problem, a little bit too much left to right movement, and for the most part your ball was finishing right of target. So that's what we were trying to fix, trying to get a little bit less curvature and trying to narrow that dispersion to lower your scores. The main problem you had in your swing was relating to swing plane. So the old swing here, the bad swing is here on the left, and then we've got the new swing here on the right. So we'll talk through the bad swing, the swing faults, how we try to improve it through drills and feels and that kind of thing, and then we'll take a look at the new swing. So here's the old swing. Remember, swing plane is trying to keep the shaft, the club head, within these two red lines or relatively close. So on the backswing it wasn't too bad at all. Not perfect by any means, but not too bad. The problems we had started on this downswing transition. We had a very aggressive, impatient and quick transition, trying to hit the ball too soon, so you see the hands and the shaft all come over that top red line. Now we're in a very, very bad position to try and hit this golf ball straight. If you were to continue down this route, go down this route, you would either miss the golf ball, you would shank the golf ball, and generally hit very bad golf shots. So what you've kind of learnt to do is compensate in some manner. You've learnt to kind of tuck back on that right foot, tuck the hands in, and cut across the ball with very little release, which caused that left to right movement. It caused a big deficiency in your distance, and it was causing the ball to finish right of the target most of the time. So the biggest problem we had, mate, was this starting transition, trying to get the club within the two red lines on the starting transition rather than moving over the top. So the drills that we did and the slight changes that we made in your swing were, first of all, trying to feel like the right shoulder, right hip and the right foot just almost closed a little bit and trying to point a bit more right of target, which is a weird feeling. We moved the ball position back to help that into out path, and then we tried to just feel a little bit more relaxed on that transition rather than be very aggressive. Just try and get the club in position first, and then you can turn through and release the club. So this is the new swing here on the right. Now, setup terms, you are a little bit more closed off, and the hands are a little bit lower as well, which will all help that swing plane transition. Now, you do get a little bit on the inside on the backswing, which isn't textbook, but it does allow you to get a bit deeper on the backswing and that top position, which will help you get more on plane on the downswing. So we'll see this starting transition now, just at the top of the swing. You can see the difference in the left foot on the weight distribution, how here on the left it's a lot more in the toes, the bad swing, whereas on the good swing it's a lot more centered. And then we start this transition, how it's still not perfect, but it's a lot better than what it was before. So now, with enough practice in this new position, you are going to learn to turn through correctly, turn those hips nicely through the golf ball. You're going to learn to release the club properly, which will reduce your curvature, and it will narrow your dispersion so that you can hit more greens, hit more fairways, and essentially lower your score. I hope this all helped. I hope it improves your golf this year. If you've got any questions, just give me a shout. Thanks, Gav. Bye.